Hey up everybody, and welcome back to the I'll Do Cycling YouTube channel, where today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Velogames Italy competition and just take a look as to how things are going, how my team's doing, because it's a rest day and there's not really much else to do. So let's take a look firstly at my team. It's doing okay. We've got 3,775 points. Rank just inside top 2,500. You will notice, the eagle-eyed amongst you, that I changed my team. I can't really remember who was on that team. I think I had like a Yuzo and Groves, and then I'd had like a 4 credit, and I didn't have Pidcock or something like that. But so I went with Pedersen, which was obviously a very good move because he is doing incredibly well. Groves got a victory, Tarling got a victory, so that's all quite good. Fortunato's in the lead of the KOM classification. Roglic, a little bit on shaky ground now, obviously, 10th place in GC, didn't have a very good gravel stage, so hopefully he can bounce back and start to do quite well, because I did take a Yuzo off. We do have Tiberi, who I think he's in 3rd place at the moment in GC, which is pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. I went with Bardet. And if you watched my first video, my initial reaction, I actually had Caruso in here, and he was 7th on that only mountaintop finish that we've had so far, so it probably would have been better to go with Caruso. Pidcock's doing alright for the first week, 350 points. I was hoping for him to do a bit better, obviously, on the gravel stage, but he was involved in that crash, so that was a bit unfortunate. I think he would have done quite well there. So overall, I think it's quite good. Poles hasn't done that much, but there hasn't been that many breakaways going on. And on that one mountaintop finish, he was 19th. So that clearly shows he's got some good climbing legs, considering that he was fighting for the breakaway for the beginning of that stage, a lot of it. So I'm feeling quite optimistic about Poles. And generally, everybody's still in here, touch wood. We've still got all 9 riders. And yeah, I think, obviously, taking a look at the rider standings at the moment, Pedersen obviously is head and shoulders above everybody else. Then Del Toro's in 2nd place, actually, and he's obviously the Maya Rosa at the moment. Not selected by many, 6.6%, and this does really, this would have been obviously hindsight's 2020 and everything, but if I were to say have Pedersen in my sprinter slot, I could have Del Toro for the same price as Groves, and I think I was expecting a bit more from Groves in that first week. Maybe he would have competed in the victory, which, Pedersen won, Zambanini was 2nd, Pidcock was 3rd. I was hoping Groves would do a bit better there, I suppose, but we've got some more sprinting opportunities, and Groves can certainly get towards that 100 points per credit, as long as he kind of top threes most of those sprints. But I could have Del Toro in here at the moment instead, which, yeah, in hindsight, I suppose the GC riders generally scores higher than sprinters, especially the sprinter who is sort of the 2nd most scoring sprinter. So maybe Del Toro, in hindsight, was the better choice to go with. But, we've got Pedersen, Del Toro, obviously, a Yuzo I took out, but him and Roglic are on roughly similar points. So, yeah, maybe Roglic can fight back. Ciccone I didn't pick. He's actually looking really good. So, a little bit... missing out a little bit on Ciccone. Carapaz is the other climber doing well. Alois, who will get to 100 points per credit first? Will it be Alois or will it be Pedersen? They could well be on the same stage if they get it. And Tiberi's doing alright. And generally, the team's doing alright. I didn't pick Coy in the end, and that's working out okay. I guess Groves is doing a bit better for the same, for a little bit cheaper. And yeah, obviously Plapp. If I didn't go with Pidcock, I guess I could have gone with Plapp. I was certainly talking about him in the previews quite a bit. There's Caruso. He's a little bit higher up than Bardet is. What's he on? 247. And Bardet's on 134. So he's about 100 points better off. So probably would have been better to go Caruso and go with that gut feeling. Who else was off? I was thinking about Arensman. He's on 131 points. So... yeah, maybe it would have been better to go with my initial gut feeling team. I guess let's take a also look at the main leaderboard. So what's this guy got? Yuzo, Del Toro, Ciccone, Rubio, Pedersen, Pidcock, Ulissi, Vatsek and Carapaz. I mean, you can see how that's winning, can't you, at the moment? I'm not sure Long term, I think this will actually be okay because Ayuso Del Toro Ciccone will probably be top 10 GC, and Carapaz actually. So maybe just, even though there aren't that many GC stages, just that absolute focus on GC just seems to be working quite well. Maybe I was focusing too much on the breakaways and thinking about getting, Bardet in there for breakaways, and maybe I was thinking too much like of the two sprinter strategy. So certainly things to take forward into the next kind of races, I suppose, especially for the Tour de France. I suppose let's take a look at the Audi Cycling League. We have the Dirty Dogs, the Hot Trash, in first place, 48th in the world, doing really well. Congratulations to you. Del Toro, nice pick. Roglic, Magnier and Pedersen, very interesting. Pidcock, Tarling, Vatsek as well. Yeah, that Vatsek I wasn't really considering. But he's obviously doing really well, and a good TT as well. Could suit him do well. Yeah, Bernal Fortunato, cool team. I like it. I guess, what would I have done differently here? I mean, I don't know, really. I think, in the grand scheme of things, maybe I wouldn't have gone with Magnier, but he's actually doing alright. So, yeah, fair play. Good team. And, so maybe, hopefully my team will pick up a little bit. I'm expecting, a TT win from Tarling. There's a few more sprint days, so I'm hoping that Groves and Pedersen can get some more victories between them. Fortunato and Bardet and Poles to get in the breakaways. Roglic to just not crash, to be honest with you. That's what I'd really like. Taberi just keep doing his thing. Pidcock to hopefully drop out of GC and just go for stages, really. That's what I'm hoping. But let me know in the comment section how your teams are getting on. Obviously, what kind of other choices might you have made, given that we've got past the sort of end of the first week, and what sort of things are you expecting moving forwards into the race? That doesn't have to be Velogames related. It could be, who do you think is going to win GC now? Do you think that Del Toro could take it all the way? So I'd be interested to hear what you all have to say about all that. And all there's left to say is to stay safe out there, and I will see you in the next video. Salut!